With more single-parent families and families with both mom and dad working, the time between school's out for kids and work's over for parents is usually 2 or 3 hours. Some parents don't want or can't afford to put their child in an after-school daycare center. So these latchkey children wait home alone for mom and dad.
I'm a child of the 70s, and there was a term they used back then called latchkey kid. And that's me to a T. So I was born in Brooklyn. At that time, lots of families, especially Italian families, that came over from Italy, lived in New York. There was a rush to assimilate. When people came from Italy to the United States, they were looked down upon as being immigrants. And so I think in order to lose that stigma, my parents didn't speak Italian. They didn't teach us Italian. And we moved over and assimilated to the American culture very quickly. I do feel a little separated from my Italian heritage. I grew up with just a single mother and 2 other brothers, and we didn't have much. I got picked on a lot as a kid. There was busing, so they bused kids from lower income areas to more affluent areas, so I got bused to a more affluent school, which was a little tough because the kids at that school didn't really take to the kids coming over on the bus. I think they stopped doing that now, but most of my meals actually came from school. I had what was called free lunch at the time. They had these lunch tickets, and the lunch lady would allow me to take some milk home and orange juice because she knew that I didn't really have it at home. And that was good. I appreciated that. One of the things the government did to help out families that were impoverished is they would allow us to pick up what they call government cheese, which is actually a 5-pound block of American cheese. And so we used to get that cheese, and we had grilled cheese sandwiches, we had cheese on top of our eggs, we had cheese on everything, which was, great. Got a little sick of cheese after a while, but that was very helpful because back then we really didn't have a lot of food. I used to eat very small pasta called pastina, which is boxed pasta, and my mom used to make that for us for dinner. I remember one time that we hadn't eaten in a while, and we were so hungry. My mom had gotten some additional money, and we went to the market, and we got a few things, and actually ate in the parking lot in the market, at the market, because we were so hungry. That stuck with me. Memories like that stick with you, and it makes you cherish the things that you have. About 30 years ago, my brother Robert and I got into the entertainment industry. We started off with a small trucking and storage company where we trucked sets and props from studios to our warehouses. We eventually grew that business.
So now we have 4 different companies, 2 of which are set construction companies. Both of those companies build sets for award shows, game shows. We also have one of the largest transportation and storage companies in the entertainment industry. We hold over 1 million square feet of storage.
We work on American Idol, Dancing with the Stars. We recently just did some stuff for Coachella. We service the Academy Awards, Golden Globes, American Music Awards, Stranger Things. My life is different now than it was when I was young, same with my brother. We're very proud of what we've done. We're very happy. Sometimes I get asked to do talks and lectures at different colleges about business. And the one question people ask is, how do you feel? Do you feel really different now? And, does success make you different? And I said, no, it doesn't make me different. What makes me whole is my family. Regardless of what kind of success we achieve at the business, my true riches come from my family, from my wife, and from my kids. I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. One thing I would say is that you have to be resilient. I also think that my heritage has a lot to play in how I view things. Being from an Italian family, coming from Brooklyn, it's a source of pride for me. It sets me apart from a lot of different people that I deal with every day here in California. If I have to say one thing, persistence and perseverance, that's more important than luck, it's more important than knowledge. As long as you keep trying, you'll make it.